Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Unsealed and Revealed, another glorious, terrific Taco Tuesday, work from home edition, or is it Chimichanga Tuesday today? I don't know. We'll find out as we go through here. I am your host, Jeff May. How exciting is that? Are we not?
I'm excited for the Jeff May show.
All right, I was just wondering if we actually enjoyed that or not. With me, as always, I have our resident 6-scale enthusiast / expert / my symbiotic co-host, Guy Klender. Guy, how you doing, bud?
I'm doing great, Jeff. It is great to see you. Love the shirt, by the way.
Why, thank you very much. I would like to say thank you to the clearance rack at Hot Topic in 2007. And of course, we have the moderating champion, the mod with the mouth herself, our very own Madison on the 1s and 2s, and she'll be taking your questions, comments, and concerns throughout all the live channels that you may have. Madison, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you?
You know what? Doing okay. Got a compliment on my shirt. We talked about tacos already. I have to say, great start.
That's a double win right there.
I know. Now, today, we are going to be looking at the Venompool 6-scale figure by Hot Toys. Very excited about this. As a child of the 90s, I would say that the smashing of these two characters is absolutely fantastic. Of course, this is from the Contest of Champions video game. Very excited to take a look at this piece. We're very excited, and I say this a lot, but when we see a piece that is going to be sort of this fun to play with, it really does get us jazzed. So that's really exciting. Now, just like before, you're going to want to stay to the end of the show because we have our great newish segment called Guess the Reveal. I guess we're going to keep calling it that from my end. Okay. And at the end of each show, of course, we're going to prompt you to guess what figure we'll be featuring on our next episode. Now, the first person to get it right, that Madison sees on her screen, it's very important that we all know that, will go home with the figure fantasy book. So make sure you stick around for that. I've said it before. I'll say it again. We all have that book. We love it so much. It's such a fun and fantastic action figure photography book. So it's very exciting there. Now, just a reminder, the giveaway is for U.S. residents that are 18 or over, and that's international giveaway law's fault. That's not my fault. I didn't decide that. That's just the law. Read the terms and conditions at side.show/contest. For more information. Now, as you can see, Guy Klender is back in the studio today, looking fresh as heck. Guy,
well,
you look so good.
Well, thank you, thank you.
I like your beard. That's a beard, right?
Yeah. It's the start of. We'll see how we get. You know, we're gonna try and get something real intense going.
You could have put paint on your mask, and then that's what.
There we go. There we go.
Guy. Feeling safe and healthy is, of course, and of course we have producer Alan, Chris, and super producer Sam in there. They are more than 6 feet away. Yeah, they are masked. Everybody is staying safe, and we are hoping that you are as well, because we care about your good health of ourselves and others. Now, that being said, let's have me kind of shut up a little bit so that Guy can crack open this piece. I am very excited to take a look at it. Guy, give me that Venompool.
All right, let's dive right in. We're going to take a look at our overhead camera and get a look at the box. This is an enormous figure, okay? The box, as you can see, is the length of my entire forearm here. Okay, this is larger than most that
Venompool is massive.
He is a massive figure. What I like about this box here is where it is the symbiotic parts of him that are the Venom part. I'm going to give this a little wiggle.
Oh, it's like kind of glossy?
Yes, it is actually raised and textured.
Oh, I see you, Hot Toys. I see you.
So they've done that on the raised areas, and that also goes over onto the side on the arm there. So when you kind of see, I'm going to try and catch the light a little bit. There we go. and kind of see how it catches that. All right. Now, how this one opens, it's going to be a little bit different than some of our others, where it is kind of a pull tab there. You do have 2 tape dots there, so make sure you cut those. Then
I'm going to assume that this is based on like just the size of the piece in general.
Correct.
You're going to have that.
Correct. Based on size of the piece in general. Because watch, when I pull this out, you're not even going to see me taking it out of the tray just because of how large it is. But let me set this down. Move. You can see just how big that guy is, right?
Man, I mean, put your hand next to it so I can see the size.
That's my arm next to the thing.
Jeez, man, look at that.
Okay.
You know,
Yes.
every Venompool piece that we have seen, I remember we got to take a look at that 3rd scale at one point, not on this show, but like I remember at Sideshow, that 3rd. Every Venompool piece I've seen has been bigger than expected and so impressive. And this Hot Toys, this 6 scale is so big.
He is huge. In our top tray, you're going to have the
Can we
figure.
Can I get how's our lighting on that? Are we? It looks a little dark over there.
It's a little dark there. Well, you know what? We can.
Do we have an overhead light or anything like that?
Sam's gonna try and wiggle that, but I'm also gonna move him over into the main thing. But let me quickly describe what's on here. You're gonna have the swap out eyepieces here, his urgent call cell phone, his Desert Eagle, and his swap out hands, and then the figure. On the underside one, his katanas and 2 of his symbiote pieces. So let me move this over onto our main table, and we're gonna take a peek.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, boom. You see, like I said, just how
Look at that thing.
massive.
I mean, that's like Hulk size.
We are going to discuss that when you say that is Hulk size. It's interesting you bring that up as just for size comparison.
Wow. Okay.
He is slightly smaller than Gladiator Hulk. However,
Okay. So that's,
he is bigger than the Purple People Eater.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
About the
that's
same
just-
height.
So if you're looking for scale, this is definitely one of the more dominant 6 scale pieces that you would be taking a look at.
Correct. This is what you and I have discussed before when we talk about a standalone piece. Okay.
Yeah, again, 'cause we don't do. I mean, we haven't seen a ton of the. I mean, we see video game stuff from like Marvel, Spider-Man, and stuff like that. I think this might be the first Contest of Champions piece that we may have covered on here.
Correct.
I know
believe it
there are
is.
some, like there might be some Irons Man, from the same run, but this thing, I mean, it is definitely one of those things that if you're thinking about 6 scale collecting, this isn't a bad one to go with because you don't feel like you have to complete a set.
Correct.
You don't.
He is a honkin' big figure. I am going to show you. I'm going to show you everything we can about the guy. First up is that this is kind of a new technique in which they're doing this. Is that rubberized skin over it and other parts under like a large underskeleton. Now, as you can see, right here, you have the seam of the arm. However, that allows for movement. You also hear that almost every joint in this is ratcheted.
That's flexi. That's more flexible than I was expecting.
Yeah, exactly. I was a little apprehensive. I wasn't quite sure how flexible he would be. He is very, very flexible.
Oh, and I would just like to say this because I know it contradicts something I said last week when I was like, we never know when the shipping is. This is currently shipping, right?
Boom. You can get this now.
Yeah.
You can get it now.
So we actually do know something about the shipping.
There
right
you
now.
go.
When does this ship in the comments? Like now. Like it ships like
right now.
I love that skin thing that you were saying, that it's got the rubberized skin.
It's got the rubberized skin. Now underneath, I am feeling, the underbody, the endoskeleton of the figure, and it does have the rubberized on the outside. Everything, as I said, all ratcheted up. When I'm moving that figure.
Does that make it sort of less heavy? Because it looks like a relatively heavy piece. But
I have weighed this guy. I will. They can ask in the comments, or try and guess in the comments, and you can too. He is a little bit heavier than everybody here thought. He is a good solid mass.
Oh, okay.
Of character. This guy weighs in at 3 pounds and 14 ounces.
Ooh, big boy.
That is a big dude. That is a big dude. Again, when we talk size comparison, I mean, you saw 2 of the other big boys, but...
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I have a few people were going to be asking about this anyway, so...
Whoop, let's spin well, put your arm down there, buddy.
Yeah, I was going to say, put Deadpool in front of Venompool so we can see, like, that kind of... There you go. That's what a symbiote will do to you.
Okay. Okay. Big difference in size there. I'm going to move him off there. While we've got him down on here, as I said, all of these joints here are all going to be ratchet style. Okay. Allowing for that. So I'm able to really spread the arms wide. Now you can see that actually has that full pullback. I don't know if I would go that far. It's safe for your figure. That's not a problem, but that's about the only time you're going to see the seam.
That's the come at me bro. The official come at me bro pose of Venompool.
But to give it a little more flexibility, this actually kind of goes inward and outward. Okay. Kind of pulls in and out.
It sounds like the joints are really strong.
They are very strong on a figure that would be this large.
Yeah, that makes sense that they would have to. It sounds almost like they're like reinforced.
What I want to show, since we've got it here, is just that veining. I don't know if you can see kind of those purple veins that are going through the figure as well. All right.
You said there's purple veins?
See those purple veins?
Purple veins.
Yeah,
my favorite Hendrix song.
Favorite Hendrix song. Right there on the back of the leather aperture there is going to be the peg, and that's where the katanas are going to key in, and we're going to do that a little bit later. Now, this particular piece is not a removable piece. I like this thing so much, Jeff. I think we should let somebody have this. I think we should give this away.
Can we do...
Why don't we do that? Can we do that?
Okay, well, I guess producer Alan can't stop us after we bring it out.
Yeah, once we say it live, it's kind of out there, right?
Nobody can stop us, I guess. Sure. Madison, you do a gleam? Can we do a gleam? Can you set that up?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, cool. Wow. Hey, Jeff, we got away with it.
Alan, can we give this away?
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
okay. All right.
I can't tell if he's growling at me from behind the masks.
So let me say this. Okay, Madison's going to be setting up a gleam contest now. So here's what I'll say. You can win this, but the rule is that in order to win this, you have to be watching when we declare the winner at the. We'll do it, I guess, around when the Guess the Reveal finish would be there too. So we'll give 2 things away roughly around the same time. So you just have to be watching, I guess, to
Hopefully
win.
You're watching. Stay watching the show.
But yeah, we can give this away. Alan said it's fine.
Alan said it's fine. I like when we do that.
Right. Honestly, I'm surprised we haven't. Okay, there, Madison, thank you. So go to side.show/Venompool giveaway. We'll do that. I like that we haven't been fired for doing this yet.
Well, we haven't been fired live on air.
We're still here doing the show, and we've done a contest like this before. So there you go. Hope somebody will win. Not even hopefully. Somebody is going to win this. Matt Chonky boy.
All right.
So, congratulations to the future winner.
Sam has a great close-up going on the head. We're going to talk about posability on there, and then I'm also going to show its action feature. Okay. Got the ball-jointed neck. This is going to give you a lot. This is also double-jointed. Okay, there's a joint down here as well, allowing me to even further. You can hear that ratchet. Even further go down.
That's great. Okay. Hey, I have a question about the texture of the outfit. Is the black symbiote stuff made from the same material as the red?
It
costume
is.
stuff?
It is. It is all one piece, which is pretty spectacular. You're looking at it going, is this two separate pieces? No, it is all one. So to be able to get that kind of gloss and then that kind of matte finish that you get with the fabric parts of him, they're pretty incredible. You can also see the metallic rivets and or stitching. And I want to talk about those because there's a few things you get to do with the character, and those stitches come in to play. Right here up in the eyes, we do have two sets of swap out eyes. These remove. These are magnetic, okay?
Pull them out.
Boom. All right. And so you see how I do that by gently holding onto one of the tabs, letting go.
There you go. Now he looks like a dinosaur.
Yeah, exactly. And there's our cartoonish. But you'll see. So we will now put in two different ones. Again, go in and hold tight with magnets. So I've got kind of the squinting, very tight eye there. Now he does have another action figure here on the head. I don't know if you can see that far back into the open mouth that there is the peg for two different tongues that he has. Okay. Now, because it's set so far back and it is dark, you wouldn't necessarily have to pose it with the tongues if you just wanted it this way. But I'm going to show you the two and then we'll pose them up. Okay. So you have two of them. They're in a different...
Ooh, black like a giraffe.
Correct. They are in slightly different poses. I'm going to do the one that's a little bit, to me, a little bit more menacing.
Yeah, they both look pretty menacing, Guy. I like that you've managed to choose one that looks more menacing than the other.
It's got a little bit more movement.
Ooh.
That one there.
I'm going
to say this other one is a slightly more relaxed.
It's a relaxed giant tongue coming out of the mouth.
Okay. Boom. Okay. Massive, massive, massive.
Yeah, that's pretty intense.
All right.
There.
So let's talk about some other parts. We talked about that the stitching was important, where I said that where you've got those rivets. On the figure, we're going to go with a wide angle if we could here. You're going to see that you are given two of these pieces here. One is a little bit longer. I'm going to hold both next to one another, and you see the one is about 2.5 to 3 inches longer than the other. Okay, these are a posable piece. Then you're going to have this rubberized part right there. Thanks, Sam, for that. Okay, this is a soft rubberized piece, and then it keys through. Now, so I'm just going to key one through. You'll see it gives it that.
Okay.
There. Once you've done that,
it's got like a bit of a splooch, I believe. Is
a bit, yes, a bit like the splooches. Okay. Now, I wanted to show you where they connect. Okay. See how that slid on there? Okay. You'll know if you've got the right one to it because the way in which the lines connect up.
All right.
All right. But those key into the body of the figure on the back, and the way in which they do that is really, really well hidden, okay? It attaches 4 places on the back there. And Jeff, can you have any idea where those might be?
I'm looking at it now, and I can't, for the life of me, maybe like at the bottom. It looks... No.
Yeah.
I'm like,
see, that's what surprised me too. I was like, okay, where are these keying in? Expecting a large, hole for them to key into. Actually, the 4 pieces are where it is stitched together, and I'm going to lift and remove those to show you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I mean, talk about your hidden. Okay. So you're going to have up here, 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 and here, and I'm going to do those for myself right now.
You do that, Guy.
Okay, so right here, okay, we got the close-up. There's that peg.
Yeah.
There's that stitch.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's...
So remember when I talked about the stitches hide?
Yeah.
One on the other side.
Whoop. So now, this would be definitely one of those things where you're going to want to make sure you don't misplace pieces when you remove them.
Exactly. Don't misplace those pieces. So you've got two. Those are in the lower kind of mid back underneath the X there. And then there are another two up top as well. And those two are right by.
And those are for choice, right? Because you only
This is
get
where,
two.
yeah. So if I wanted to do one, okay, where would you like me to do? Do you want me to do one upper shoulder and one lower?
Guy, dealer's choice, man.
Okay, dealer's choice. As you can see there, okay, I've removed 3 of where the pegs are, and I'm going to now key 2 in. You will see on the back peg of this, there is it's round but with one flat edge, and that will also correspond with how you'll place it into the figure.
You know, Guy, I've been getting so excited about this that I forgot to say, for those of you that are just joining us, we are taking a look at the Hot Toys 6-scale Venompool from Contest of Champions. We also have gone rogue on this episode, and we are giving this away. So if you want to win this, you just have to be watching at the end of the episode, and you have to go to side.show/Venompool giveaway, all one word. And I believe this is for U.S. residents only. Again, international giveaway laws. So make sure you do that. And then, Madison, do we have any questions, comments, or concerns?
Not at the moment. Guy has answered almost every single question I've seen.
What I want to show now is, Sam, can we go back to the kind of close-up right next to the, okay. So this one I've already keyed in. When I key this next one in, I want you to see that how it connects to the body and actually kind of hides the seam joint. You can see as I push down, see how it's that soft rubber that splays outward.
I was going to ask about the pliability of the symbiotic. The
symbiotic parts are a pliable. Wow.
Yeah, I would assume they're not going to.
Probably not going to do that, but.
Okay, so I'm guessing they're like wired inside.
It's a wired underneath.
So this is one of those ones. It's probably going to take us a bit of time to pose, because you're really going to want to have that. You don't want to knock those eyes off, but you really want to definitely have.
Wouldn't you know, I did it with the pokey part of the.
I saw that. I'm going to be honest. Like, I would judge you if I didn't bite my tongue and poke myself in the eye several times a day, and I've had this body for over 3 decades. So you know, I get that, but yeah, you're definitely going to take some time with this. God, that's gorgeous.
Isn't that neat? Isn't that really, really neat? Now, the fourth one, okay, good. Thank you, Sam, for staying on the close-up, is actually you're going to slide this over a little bit, and that's this last one there. Okay, that's that fourth piece. And here, but what's so neat is when I put one back and cover it, just how you don't see it at all.
Yeah.
Completely covers those up.
Yeah,
really,
shout out to Hot Toys. That's very clever.
Really, really a fun and impressive thing. I'm going to move one up to the. I'm going to actually remove both of these for the moment.
Yeah, no, I'd say
the katanas.
Probably get the gist of those, but I feel like going through like the posing aspect of it now, we might want to allow symbiotic extensions to maybe rest off to the side.
Yep, that's what we're gonna do. So let's get.
We don't want Guy poking himself in the eye.
Again,
100% what would happen in this episode.
Oh yeah. Definitely would occur. Now, the way in which they have designed the 4 pegs that cover, they are a slightly different shape, so you will not put them in the wrong spot. They won't key in incorrectly. Okay, that's just a quick heads up for you. All right, so we've got the ball jointed head. We have a ratchet style on the neck. We showed that the arms also have the ratcheting. They are also a very, very full posable. They do have that kind of wingspan look. Truthfully, what's amazing is how they've been able to hide most of the seams. This is really the only place that you see a seam, and it's more musculature to me than seams. So I don't have a problem with that. I think it looks great.
Yeah, it looks like he's been working out with Joshy G.
Exactly.
Watching Get super.
This has a very Joshy G feel to it. You have the ball joint and rotor for the hands. We do have a swap out of hands. You have 4 additional left hands, one with the point, which I think is fun, and then 2 of the others. In the
Have you got like a finger guns kind of thing?
nah,
I like
a little bit. Whoopsie, a little bit finger gunny.
Yeah, I did that to the guy that almost hit me on my run this morning.
There you go. That was not me. That was not me. I didn't hit you on the way to the studio.
I appreciate that.
The joint or connection point for that is hidden by the metal bands. Now, these are not a full metal band. These are actually sculpted, but they do have the great metal paint job. Let's take a look at our next area of movement. Torso movement, always big. Now, see, you can even hear the waist being ratcheted. Okay, and these are 2 separate pieces. Okay, the mid torso and the leg. Okay, so that skin that I said goes around the body is not being twisted and turned and ripped by any means by being in that center area like that. Okay, so that just means when you are posing it, that you're not limited, saying, "Oh, I'm worried it's going to damage it." It's not, because there is a full separate piece. There are actually 2 pieces to this figure. Now let's talk about forward motion and backward motion. Okay, he's got a little bit to the back there and a little bit toward the front, and even those waists. I'm sure you're hearing that.
Yeah, no, I really do like that. That ratcheting is actually like surprisingly, it's satisfying to hear. Because it makes you know that, because obviously, this is a piece that, you're not going to be crashing together like in that Sideshow commercial with the kid in the sandbox.
Right.
This is something proposing. So that ratcheting is really great. Do me a favor. Let's, guess what you've accidentally done, Guy?
Oh, don't.
It's about time, because you did it. You showed it on the camera. So now we have to officially do it. It's time for Tread Walk. Okay. That
big honking tread on a big honking foot.
So we have gone definitely more Deadpool on the tread here. This is a big old honking work boot here.
Yep.
And that work is assassination.
Yes. Now this does have the ball joint for its articulation point down here. Okay. You heard that double ratchet on the knee. Now this does bend quite a ways. However, because of the suit, I get not quite 90 on it, and I'm not going to push it and force it.
Yeah. And again, this is not a character where we're really going to be posing him. I can't fathom anybody that would pose him with his knees bent in that direction. So it's not really something that I would stress over.
Yeah, this reminds me of a Joshy G. It really is. This is a Joshy G figure. Let's talk about the ratcheting leg and the forward and backward motion. Okay, that's about as far back as I'm going to be able to take it. This is a kind of a nice stroll look to your pose, if you so choose.
Yeah, like he's going out for a nice little walk in Central Park.
It's Tuesday Chimichanga Day as well, or only tacos?
I would say when you are playing with a Venompool piece, it's always going to be Chimichanga Day. It doesn't even matter if it's Tuesday or not.
It's Tuesday or not.
Also, I will say that we here at Sideshow do not condone eating chimichangas every day. No. If you are going to do that, please consult a physician first.
We do condone entering the Gleam contest, because Jeff and I are giving this baby away.
We sure are. You can check that out at side.show/Venompool giveaway, and just stick around here. And if you are 18 years old and in the United States of America, you can walk away with this stunning piece. Look at those calves.
Exactly. They're incredible.
I really have to shout out the designers of this piece, both at Hot Toys and through Contest of Champions, to really synthesize the character. And make these two sort of darlings of the 90s enjoy their resurgence together here.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun. All 4 of the cuffs around here all are independent. Okay, so they can spin and move. All right, those are not sculpted on. All of his ammo pouches, sidearm holder, and all this. These are all on there permanently. Okay. None of the outfit is removable. All right.
No,
That's important.
and,
That's important to know.
yeah.
And they
And hey,
do tell you that.
Yeah, hey, don't try that, you creeps.
Yeah, don't try and remove the outfit. I know that it may seem like I can remove these the ammo, but it's over top. But you cannot. Let's look back. There is where the katana are going to key in. Let's take a close up of the katana here. All right. Incredible paint job there that it looks like it does have leather wrapping all the way on there. That is a sculpted and painted. Okay. So they are permanently one piece.
I do like that a monster like Venompool would also be like, but I need my swords.
But I need my big
you
sword.
have them on your fingers.
Yes, exactly.
And tiny swords on you.
And there is our key piece. Now these do lift up and out. And I'm going to slide one out. These are a painted. These are not a die cast, but they do have a very nice sheen
to them. So you're saying these aren't real katanas, Guy?
Correct. In this scale, they would be a real katana, I think. I'm not exactly sure at what point they do. But take a look at that leather stitch work that they've got in the braiding.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
That metal is
That's gorgeous.
There on the hilt guard.
And I would like to add that there's such an exquisite and wonderful detail for a piece that, like, I mean, you know, I oftentimes use like the numbers a lot where I'm just like, I can only imagine like 10% of people would be posing them with the swords out. But man, now that I look at them, that number is a little bit higher.
I think the number is a little bit higher. I have put it in one of the hands that will hold it. Okay. These are a molded hand, but there is pliability that does have that kind of soft skin over it. It's a little bit tighter on it, but it does allow when you're sliding it through. But look at that grip on there.
How pointy are them nails?
I know. What I like is with this particular thing, the way in which it's set up, where you have that semi shine of the katana blade. You've got that dull matte of the leather. You've got the texture red cloth that he has, and then you have that gloss of the nail. There's a lot going on as far as textures and paints just in that picture right there.
I know. Look at that. That's nice. That's nice. It looks like he just got a mani-pedi.
Exactly. There you go. Yeah, he did one of the the lacquer types that they do. Here's that pointy hand we talked about.
We should do a contest where Guy gives a mani-pedi to the winner.
Yes. There we go.
No?
That'll happen.
I've just been told we're not allowed to do that.
Oh. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay. International contest rules? That's probably why.
Yeah, you gotta fly Guy out to Germany.
Hello. So as you can see, that is that pointed one. We have a trigger right hand. And I want to show that off because take a look at this piece.
Yeah.
All right.
Desert Eagle.
This huge honking Desert Eagle. Now, back here, this does not move. Okay, I don't want you to move the hammer. However,
oh my God,
the slide does. Okay.
Like, shout out to Hot Toys because, like, why?
Oh, you want to see why? Here's some real crazy. Okay, so really nicely done.
Yeah.
I can slide out.
The clip comes out?
Okay, well, here's the wild thing on the clip. Look at the paintwork and detail on the clip. From the round in the upper to here on the side, look at how you can see the numbers. Okay?
Okay.
That's just crazy detail.
You know, it's funny too because when we go through something like this, like sometimes it can almost seem, disingenuous to be like, "What? They did this too?" This is bananas to me that they would do that because it's such a detail that's not necessary.
It's not not necessary at all, but great that they did it. Okay, and so that'll key into, as I said, the hand that holds said weapon. He has one other accessory here that we want to show. And then, of course, there you can see that the finger will key in to the trigger hole. And Jeff, we're getting an urgent call to everyone watching to make sure they enter the Gleam contest. That's an urgent call to do that.
That being said, I know that Guy just did mention that for those of you that are just joining us, we are taking a look at the Venompool 6 scale from Contest of Champions by Hot Toys. And we have, again, gone rogue, and we are giving this away. So we haven't, there's going to be a Gleam contest that's going to be showing up down at the bottom of the screen. Oh my God, perfect timing. At side.show/Venompool giveaway. And we will give that away at the end of the episode. You have to be watching to win. So we got that going for us. So stick around.
Now, so here on the face, you see that he has full bars and he's got Wi-Fi.
I do like that. But Guy, I have to hit up Madison and ask if she has any questions, comments, or concerns.
Yes, I'm going to take this call.
We still have no questions that Guy hasn't covered yet.
Oh, beautiful.
Perfect. I like that.
I don't know that should I be omitting things?
But yeah, Guy, just pretend, not cover stuff.
Just not cover stuff, right? So this one here is going to be a sticker on the part of that. But here we're going to flip it around, and you see that, of course, his case would have his own logo on there. And what's great is I know that there are people watching that either have this phone, have this case, or could tell you exactly what model of phone this is.
Yeah.
All right. But he does have his cell phone as well. What I want to do now is key in. Okay, we're going to do a little close-up on that key and keyhole. Okay, there's only one way that this is going to go in. See that it protrudes out.
There it is.
Okay. Holds on there very nicely. Okay. I can either put the one back in, or we can swap out a hand. And now these are, obviously very large joints. Okay, but this is going to allow you to see, while I've removed one, that it's that rubberized suit, as I said, the underside. Okay, I also told you that those are not connected. Oh, yeah. So if for some reason you didn't want these on your figure, you could have them on. Yeah. You could have them down on the side if you so choose. So,
Guy, what I'm going to do is I'm going to request that you throw on one of the cool weapon hands.
Weapon hands.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to step you aside so we can see this big chonky boy.
Already.
He thick.
All right.
Oh man, that's a good shot of the butt. Shout out to Super Producer Sam for giving that. Oh, look at that. He is not skipping leg day and squat day. That's for sure.
No, not at all. No skipping leg days.
Shout out to Super Producer Sam for not only that wonderful shot, but also, just so you know, Super Producer Sam, a bit of a machine in the gym himself. That's his nickname at the gym. They would call him. I will not. Super Producer Sam, you should be proud of your machineness in that gym. I was going to sip tea, but I only have water left.
All right, there's a weapon hand. Here's me out of frame with it.
Okay. So let's do a wider shot. Let's pull back a little bit.
All right.
Okay, yeah, that's all right.
All right. Now, I purposely did not put the wrist back on there so you can see that if you chose to not put it on there, you don't really have a very visible seam. Okay. So if you do choose, you're like, I don't really want the braces on them. You could, as I said, have them off to the side, but that's kind of how that one will go there. If he's doing that, he's probably got to have the.
Yeah, I would say let's get a tongue in there. And while you're at it, and I know this is really a semantic thing, but I'm going to have you turn that katana so the sharp edge is facing.
I know that. Yep.
Because I was just like, I'm a bit of a pedant myself, so. Yeah.
I've often referred to you as that. Mostly
and that's
emails.
fair, and I appreciate that. I appreciate give me such a lovely nickname. That's going through here. So while Guy is doing that, Madison, how are we doing on questions, comments, or concerns? Any good comments?
There was a good comment from JJJO with the zoom in on Venompool's rear end, glute watch.
Glute watch.
Glute watch. We're not going to introduce that into the show because we want to continue having a show, but we can make the unofficial glute watch.
Yeah, we can,
like, we're not going to make a graphic for it, but that would be fun. We'll make merch. We'll make little booty shorts that say glute watch on the back. Is that a thing? Can we do that? I've been told I'm
Why
fine.
not?
Okay.
Why not? And it's been a good run, folks. We thank you. All right.
So there we go. Guy, I'm going to have you, now that he's got in this, now that we have that, you've got him kind of loaded up a little bit. I'm going to step you out of frame, and I'm going to let super producer Sam give us a nice shot of what it looks like without having a bearded dude behind it. Because I'm going to guess that only a few of our customers' households are going to have
a bearded backdrop.
Yeah. That's what we need to do. We need to sell. You know how they do, sometimes we'll get backgrounds for the pieces.
Mm-hmm.
To get one that's just Guy's arm.
Yeah,
the piece.
it's a cutout.
For all Unsealed and Revealed fans.
Yeah. Does that fit in one of my IKEA cabinets?
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Look at that. That's how you'd be like, oh, I like Deadpool, and it's like, well, this is Venompool. You can tell because he's got the Venom stuff.
Yeah, I mean. It's very, very pliable. I'm not worried that I'm going to be able to overpose the arms.
He's going to take up some space.
He is. As you can see, he is massive. I'm sure there's going to be questions and, hey, I have those IKEA cases. Is he going to fit into this? Not unless you put him on the second shelf and remove that top piece of glass, so you've got a larger shelf. Okay. He's not going to fit. He's not going to fit into to one on his own. So
I love how excited we got last week when we did the guess the reveal on this one, and I just looked at the time and I'm like, oh, we're getting to that point. So I'm going to say we are about to start something, and I was told that this one was personally picked by producer Alan, so he's going to come out there now. When I say go, and it can only be when I say go, we're going to start playing Guess the Reveal. There are those few basic rules. You have to be the first person to get it right that Madison sees. That's very, very important. She is the one that is checking that, and it goes through the chats differently for all of us. There is only going to be one winner, and you have to be a resident of the United States. It's 18 or older, and I'm going to say you can guess the reveal now. Do it now. And I was told by producer Alan that this one is a little bit tough, which I like. I appreciate and respect that. Now, neither Guy nor myself know what this reveal is. It is kept secret from us. Madison knows, obviously, because she has to be the one to see it going through there. But yeah, so guess the reveal. I guess the first hint that you get is from producer Alan himself, saying this one's a little bit tougher. So I'm going to guess hopefully it's probably going to be not the standard stuff that we jump to. And I do appreciate that.
It is fun when we get to do different ones. What I did on the face here was to swap out the eyes as well. Because remember, like I said, you get the 3 pairs. So because Deadpool is always kind of a jokester, as we know, I gave him just the one wink and one wide eye.
Oh, I like that. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, you can have that.
He always had funny expressions, and so that's something that you can customize with that. There you can see just how those attach onto the back, how seamless they are with the way in which they that soft rubber pushes out onto it. And you really can have a lot of fun with it. He's much more pliable and much more posable than I would have expected.
I'm going to stop you right there. Madison has told me that we officially have a winner. So Madison, if you give me the name of the winner, and then we are going to pull that reveal. So who is the winner, Madison?
The winner is over on YouTube, Jamie Dewberry.
All right, Jamie.
Jamie Dewberry, and it is... Pull it.
Yeah! Check this out!
Ooh, Rambo 3. The
Wow! I was just looking at this. This is going to be fun. This is a
Oh, I
3-0, and this is going to be one where they've done the kind of seamless body, because of how huge Stallone got in this one. Oh, wow. This is very different. This is going to be a lot of fun.
And I would like to shout out producer Alan for picking this piece.
Yeah, Alan. Woohoo!
This is something that we are very, very excited to do. Oh, I like that. I love that.
Okay,
I like
so
the Rambo. Now that being said, Jamie Dewberry, congratulations! You have won the Figure Fantasy book. Congratulations! We are so very, very proud of you. To claim your prize, of course, make sure you email social@sideshow.com within the next 48 hours, telling us your name, your phone number, your full mailing address, the prize you won, and where you won it. And you don't have to give. If they ask for your social security number, you don't have to give that. That's a totally different thing. And now we'll be in contact with you from there, so you can get your prize shipped. Congratulations, Jamie Dewberry. Congratulations to Guy, myself, and Madison, because we're going to get to do Rambo.
We're going to get to do. We're going to show that off. Here's something even cooler, Jeff. We
so
are going to show
Alan-
this off, and producer Alan has said, not only do you and I get to give away Venompool today, next week we're going to let somebody have the Rambo.
I do like that. I was going to say, producer Alan leaning into us, and so we don't have to go rogue next week. We can just say we'll give this away. Oh my God, how fun is that?
Yeah, exactly.
So we're very, very excited about that. Speaking of giving away, I figure we got about maybe 3 minutes left in that Gleam contest. So if you want to enter that contest, you have
make sure you do.
Go to side.show/Venompool giveaway. And again, this is for American residents that are 18 years or older. And this is just because of international giveaway laws. This is not a thing. Like we love you, Germany. We adore you, Switzerland. Japan, you're the best. But we can only give these away to American citizens. USA, are we not?
I don't know if we're doing the chant, but
Okay, that's fair. So let's see him as we are winding down those fantastic things that we see here. God, Madison, I'm going to hit you up real quick for any questions, comments, or concerns. Are you busy right now doing contest stuff?
Is she gleaming?
That was pretty rude of me to be like, here, have another thing to do, Madison. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. The Gleam contest has ended, though. So just heads up.
Hey,
so
just
we
a
will
heads
be
up
selecting a winner soon.
I'm a dirty liar, and we didn't have 3 minutes, and that's my bad. But I will not apologize because I'm very stubborn. Sorry, I said 3 minutes without the 3 minutes. So the Gleam contest is done. So I guess they are going to compile who the winner is, which is very exciting. So as we are taking a look, God, that piece is so good.
This is nuts, right?
Yeah, and Madison, you can feel free to pipe in at any time with that winner as we are taking a look at that Venompool. Let's give him a spin, Guy. Let's take a look at him some more.
Jeff, like I said, with this guy here, I just posed so you could see them without the wrist shackles. Inside the wrist shackles, and Hot Toys has always been really good about doing this when they have different sides, is that there is a little inside, you're going to see where it says R1 and L1. Okay.
Oh.
Letting you know where they go.
I like that.
For that.
And then are the twos the ones that go on the legs?
Yep. 2 would be on the legs.
Oh, you see how we did that?
Yeah.
You see how we did that out?
It's just, this guy is huge, but I dig the addition. I was really, things that stand out for me on this particular one is just how posable he is for something with the rubberized suit like that. How well they've been able to hide the things like where you attach these on the back. I didn't exactly, and yes, read your instructions because it tells you there where they're at. To the naked eye, you don't know where they're at. You really don't.
Yeah, I would like to. One of my favorite pieces of this is that lacquery sheen.
Yeah,
on the symbiote parts.
When you see that next to the mat of his suit,
it really makes it pop.
Yeah. And then where they've done that shading inside some of the muscles, then you have that the Venom ultra veined there in the forearm and throughout the body. You talked about that lacquered there. As I turn it, you can kind of see that there is that purplized vein that we talked about.
Hey,
This is
Guy,
what-
I'm going to stop you.
Yes, stop
We
me.
have a winner.
Woohoo!
Hey, Madison, who's our winner?
Alvin Jules.
Alvin Jules, sound off. Let us know you are here. We need to know that. So let's do a claim on that. Alvin Jules. Congratulations, Alvin. We are so happy for you for winning this Gleam contest. And once Madison confirms that you are the winner, that you are still watching, we will keep on keeping on.
I don't know about you, Jeff, but I love when our winners will post their winnings on the Let Your Geek Sideshow Facebook group.
I do appreciate that.
I really
do
dig that. And so I'm hoping, Alvin, when you do get this huge honking thing to your home, that you do let us see how you pose the thing. Let us know. It's always fun.
Alvin is here. He's in the chats.
Hey, Alvin's here in the chats.
Alvin, congratulations, you big old winner. You are going to be walking away with the Venom 6-scale figure from Contest of Champions by Hot Toys. This is the collector's edition, I believe, correct? This honking in at, Guy said roughly 3 pounds.
3 pounds, 14 ounces.
14 ounces. Oh,
3
that's
pounds,
almost
14 ounces. This guy almost 4 pounds.
Oh, you
designated shelf space.
This is, or like one big dollhouse.
Well, I mean, with the when you talk about the sheer size of him, when we said when he was in the box how it was bigger than my forearm, he's up about another 5 inches with, when I've got the curve on there. If you were to go even higher,
he is exactly 1 cubit tall.
Yes.
There it is. We're going to be using old timey
I like
biblical measurement from now on.
Next week we may do it in Kadam.
Who knows?
I mean, we haven't decided yet.
But Jamie and Alvin, congratulations to both of you, 2 big winners on a show filled with winners. That would be Guy, Madison, and myself. Did you? Because
Is that where he went with that?
That's we are winners. That's like a Venom thing from the games and this. Okay, it's all right. You guys don't have to be with me on this one. Thank you, Super Producer Sam.
Super Producer Sam's with you.
He got that reference. So we're very, very excited to have all of you both win and then watching. And of course, we're going to be taking a look at that amazing John Rambo from Rambo 3, getting that sort of shredded Stallone action in there. The desert fighting. I'm super into that.
We're talking
now,
arrows that blow up. It's
Can you beat that? Can you beat it? Can you? Guys?
I'm really looking forward to it, and this means I get to go home and watch all of the Rambo films again.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, I certainly will take a look at each and every one of those through whatever lens I choose to watch them through. Now, if you're interested in any of our giveaways, make sure you follow us on social so you can keep up with those weekly giveaways, because as producer Alan says, we drew first blood and it wasn't our war. But that being said, you can check us out at Collect Sideshow on Twitter and at Sideshow Collectibles on Instagram. Now you can check out all of the amazing podcasts and other content that we create. The latest episode of Sideshow with comedian writer Riley Silverman is happening right now. Next week I have one dropping with actor Paul Walter Hauser from the upcoming Cruella. You might have seen him in I, Tonya. He was Richard Jewell in the Richard Jewell film. Very good friend of mine.
He's in Cobra Kai as well.
He sure is in Cobra Kai. And that will be dropping next week, Tuesday morning. It's really fun. Also, don't forget, you can check out the Comics Hall at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Wednesday. Amy and Paul do such a great job talking about all the amazing stuff going on in comics at the time. They're 2 of the most likable people I know, which is, from a show of people that are just mostly unlikable, and Madison here. It's nice to have a likable show as well. Because we just have Madison. She's super likable. Not me and Guy. We are, you don't even want to know. Thank you all for hanging out with us. Don't forget, always remember, we are a Tuesday show every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We are live to bring you the greatest 6-scale collectibles, and Guy's going to play with them. I'm going to talk about it, and everybody's going to have a good time. We appreciate each and every one of you. Please be safe. We'll see you next week at 10 a.m. Pacific. Thanks for watching. And of course, don't forget to let your geek side show. Bye, everyone.